welcome back to Delectable You, recipes for food and for life. Today we are making a spicy cauliflower and kale rice. I love making this and serving it with some awesome guacamole and some homemade sweet potato fries because of the sweetness of the sweet potato and the awesome velvetiness of the guacamole and the spicy cauliflower kale. It's a winning combination. So I'm going to show you how to make it. All right, so I've already done some prep work here. What I've got in this bowl is a bunch of curly kale. And what I've done is I've taken the spine off it and I've used a food processor to turn it into this beautiful kale rice that you see right here. And I've also got a head of cauliflower and I did the same thing. I cut it up and then I put it into a food processor and turned it into cauliflower rice. If you don't have a food processor, you can get cauliflower rice pre-made in the store, which is pretty fabulous. I'm not sure about the kale. I'm sure that's coming if it's not already happening. So, and in this pot, I've got 2 tablespoons of sesame oil and 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And it's been heating up over medium-low heat, and I'm gonna put my cauliflower and kale in here. Now, the reason for the sizzle is because oil and water don't mix, and cauliflower has a lot of water content in it. So be very careful when you're putting this in to put it in away from you so that it splashes toward the stove and not toward you or any of your family members who may be standing close by. All right, so now we're just gonna add a bunch of things to the pot. We're gonna add 3 cloves of garlic that have been minced. We're gonna add 5 scallions. These are green onions that have been chopped. We're gonna add 2 medium-sized tomatoes that I've chopped up small dice. We're gonna add a handful of cilantro that I've also chopped up, roughly chopped. Now I'm gonna add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. Coconut aminos are used in place of soy sauce. So if you don't like soy, you can use these. If you don't care, you can just use regular soy sauce. Next, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of sriracha. If you don't like spicy, don't add the sriracha or add a little less. Now we've got 1 teaspoon of sea salt and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Let's toss this all around, and I'm gonna turn up the heat to medium-high because I want everything to kind of brown. Okay, so that's about it. What I wanna do now is on medium-high heat, I'm just gonna let it cook down for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm gonna stir it every 3 to 5 minutes just so that it doesn't get burnt on the bottom. Okay, it smells like garlic and sriracha and so many delicious things, and it's ready. So that was about 10 minutes. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. You see how it's all cooked down? Ooh, yummy. I'm gonna try some of this. But be careful not to burn your tongue. So good. So you want to try this before you actually serve it because you want to see if you need more salt or pepper or spices, but this is actually the perfect blend. I love making this for my family, and like I said, serving it with guacamole and with sweet potato fries. This is actually also a really good way to get your little kids who may not like vegetables to eat their veggies because it's fun and it's flavorful. However, just maybe leave out the sriracha because we don't want to burn our little kids' mouths with that. Unless they like spicy, in which case, go kids. So that's it. That's how you make your spicy cauliflower kale rice. I hope that you enjoy it with your family as much as I do with mine. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Lauren with Delectable You, and I will see you again next time.